Well, this evening I've come for a few casts on the little Culvery stream, which is a tributary of the River Yeo, just over there. We're still stuck under this endless high pressure, so it's been another complete blue sky day. So I've left it until about 6:30, just to see if something might happen in the evening. Not a lot of people come and fish here. You're never going to catch a lot of fish or anything very big, but it's nice for a change, and it's real proper jungle warfare stuff, which is the sort of fishing I like. Well, I think I might have seen a fish rise just in behind that log, so I'm going to start there. I'm going to use a big old mayfly, see if we can pull the fish up. So I doubt we'll hook many of them, but it'd be nice just to get a rise, I think, out of in here. I'm using my little 6'6" 2 weight, standard furled leader setup type thing. I've got quite a short tippet on because there's going to be a lot of overhanging trees. I suppose one of the benefits of fishing in here in this heat is that there's going to be a lot of cover. Well, I think it might actually be even more overgrown than I remember. I've really struggled to fish those first two pools, just catching loads of trees. This looks a little bit more open here. Still only the one rise so far. I cast up in this pool. Just give the mayfly a little twitch. See if anyone wants to come and investigate. Well, there used to be a big tree across here which you had to get underneath. That's obviously gone, but I'm not sure I can cast in there. That's one of the little runs. It used to be good for a fish. It's all tree now, isn't it? Right, I'm going to try a bit further up. Well, there we are. Lose one tree and gain another. Can't fish in there either. Looking at the roots that are showing, it's pretty low, this little stream. So climb over here. It's quite a nice deep pool in there. It takes some serious clearing work to get this back into shape, even if the club wants to. Oh, this big old tree is still here, but that nice run at the top of there is gone. It's all blocked. Not working out too good, this, really, at the minute. Places where I would normally think, oh, I'll get a fish in there or get a rise in there, just can't fish. Do I stick it in that? Ugh. You devil. No, that's the best I can do. I think if they were going to hit it, they'd just hit it straight away. Yeah, well, I didn't think that would get moved. That would need a biblical flood, wouldn't it? To even make a dent. How it's changing all the course of the stream everywhere. It's an adventure just to come and walk this place, really. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but it really is jammed up, isn't it? I mean, I've had fish out there before, along that wall edge. Just no chance. Oh, maybe up there. Oh, get it out quick. That might be a chance by those roots. I know I'm in the tree. Haha! I'm in the tree as well. A little fish from the Culvery. Oh, that's good. Fly come out. No, it's right down there. Forceps required. Oh, hang on. Just popped it out. There we go. That's good. There. We'll worry about that in a minute. Let's get the fish back first. Oh, I'm going to right in this. Well, there you go. If you can get it in the right place, you might just catch a little fish out of here. But just aren't that many opportunities, unfortunately, at the moment. Well, I definitely think I'm going to have to put forward to the club that we come here to do a bit of bank clearing. This is going to be a bugger just to get through. This is another favourite spot. You can just cast into that. There you, that run up there, let the fly drift down, because you can creep behind here and do it. But again, the tree's collapsed. And there you get around the end. We do this for fun. Oh, that's deep in there. Really drops away. See if you could fish it. There could well be some big old trout living in there. How the hell do you fish it? Well, I think I've seen another fish ride out in this pool. There's not a lot of room to cast. That was a bit short, I think. There it is, look. Short as well. Tricky with the back cast. Oh, but he took it. Oh, come out there. Come out. Straight for the roots. Look. Oh no. Is it in them? I think it's in them. Oh no. I think it's done me up, folks. Oh well done to you, Mr. Fish. I didn't put enough side strain on there. I think it's left a fly down there in the roots. Well, amazingly, it was still on. I had to go digging a bit in the roots, but no, we got it. Nice fish, that. For Culvery, that's a good one. Get a quick measure and get it back. Yeah. Still didn't play it very well, but there we are. It knew exactly where it wanted to go. Nice. Oh, good. Right, I'm going to sort myself out a minute. Well, I've ended up with two rather wet arms, but I've got a nice trout. Let's try a cast in this faster run up there. Wind's just kicking it back at me. Ooh, I think we've got a rise in there. Well, it is proving quite hard to approach the fish without spooking them. The lower water's not helping. I'm going to leave the camera on for a little bit because I just had a close encounter with a kingfisher that came flying down the stream and nearly crashed into me. I was so surprised to see anyone here. I'd really like to see a few more rising fish I could target, but whoa, that's a treat. If you're a club member watching this and you're thinking of coming and having a go, just be careful with the wading. All this tiny little gravel stuff here, I mean, especially in these deeper pools, it just falls away from under your feet. It's pretty treacherous. There's that little tiny one out of this pool. Not fast to run up there. Well, that's 3 for the Culvery. Oh my God. I thought that would have brought a fish there. Nope. Well, I think this is the furthest I've ever been up here when I've been filming. Again, that's all new. That wasn't there before. Go under it, I suppose. Yeah. See, again, could have been a nice spot to fish, wouldn't it? But I've just ruined all that. Well, there's a mayfly spinner. Come back to lay its eggs. I've walked quite a lot of the stream now and haven't seen any more fish to go at, so I might go and have a look at the yo, even though I've only got the 6'6" 2 weight. It'd be quite fun to get one out of there maybe. I think I've almost reached the top, so I'll fish the rest of it if I can. Right, well this bridge here then marks the top of the beat, so that's all of the Culvery bit done. No more fish to report, I'm afraid. I did see one other rise, but I couldn't get anywhere near it without spooking it. As soon as I stepped in the water, it stopped rising. I think, like everywhere, this place could do with some rain, and if you could come and fish it when there's a nice hatch going on, the fish are rising, I think you'd probably be able to approach them a lot easier. But I mean, let's face it, it'd be difficult anywhere tonight, wouldn't it, wherever you went. Had a couple of cracking views of the kingfisher there, which is nice. So I think I'm going to start the walk back now and then maybe a few casts in the yo before I go home. Right, well I'm back on the yo now. I've just lost a fish in that pool there, only a small one. I've just seen a fish rise over in that run over there. I can get a fly to it, not spooking it. I'll just kneel down here and cast him back here, I think. Oh, damn it, I was getting up at the time. Oh, kingfisher. Let's have a look around this corner against that far bank, see if there's anything rising there. Ah, and there was. I was going to say, sometimes there's fish against that far wall. I'm just going to wait for a minute and let my wading ripple calm down. Well, I fear that might have been enough to put it down because it's stopped already. There's the kingfisher again. Oh, that's getting treated tonight. And there's a rise there further up. Just jumped clean out of the water. Right, last shot then, because I've got to go. And it's not as if they're rising everywhere, is it? Put on a polywing spinner. The trouble is, it's so slow, so low and slow. I think I'm just scaring them off, aren't I? Ah. Well, it took it, but it really splashed it, didn't it? It didn't exactly engulf it down. Right, well, I think I'm going to call that it then. Not too bad. Managed to get 3 fish out of the Culvery, which is pretty good. Just need this weather pattern to change, really, don't we? Nice low pressure come in and blow all this bloody heat away. Right, well, I'll catch you next. Well, of course I had to give it one more go, didn't I? Not a bad fish. Sucked in that spinner nicely. I don't know how much you can see of this on the camera. One last cast syndrome going on, I'm afraid. There's another fish rising further up as well. I might go and go for that too. It was rising in that little ripple just up there. That was over it. I think I may have put it down with my wading. It's so tricky. That's a nice fish. It's harder casting this 2 rate on this bigger river, but it's fun playing the fish. Oh yes. Oh, that's a nice way to finish, isn't it? I'm glad I stayed for a minute or two. Whoa. Where are we? That ended up to... Oh. Well, that's like 11 3/4, I suppose, technically. Can I flatten it out a bit? Right, where's the fly? It's a forceps job. Oh yeah, I'll fly it out anyway. Which one in it? Right, so one last look at him. Do you know what I'm going to say that is? That is 12 inches. I worked hard enough for it. Right, well, lovely way to finish. So now I will definitely catch you next time.